Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to Let's Discuss, a little portion of my channel where I like discussing things that are happening within like the family channels or mummy vlogger area on YouTube.
The Mad Catster was saying the Ace family love to use Super Bam to go and copyright creators' videos, so maybe they'll get a taste of their own medicine.
Today we are going to be facing the Ace family, oh my gosh, comprised of Austin McBroom and Catherine McBroom and their kids. I have been following the Ace family, like watching channels cover these guys for so long because every single time a massive thing about them comes out, it's as if I just don't understand where their fans are coming from. I mean, I know that their fans are extremely young, like basically children, I get that, but I just don't understand where all these views are coming from. If you can hear anything, it's my kids. It's still Easter holidays, and sometimes when they are literally playing just across the road, no, literally like across from me, obviously I'm keeping the doors open, but sometimes they start arguing. I've got a 2-year-old and a nearly 5-year-old, and trust me, sometimes they really do start bickering, so I'm just gonna have to keep on going backwards and forwards. Whatever, let's just do as we do. The Ace family, I'm not gonna get into like the depths of all of their recent, like, of their past scandals.
Fans, them scamming their fans again.
I mean, I can just throw a few out, like the Social Gloves event where Austin McBroom didn't pay any of his staff or pay the fighters. There was another one where they've been like foreclosed on their house and they owe a ton of money. But then it so happens that Austin and Catherine said, oh no, actually we weren't paying rent because there was so much stuff wrong with the house. It basically had no electric for like however long it was, which obviously is a bit conspicuous. There was another one with Catherine McBroom staging a coup, and she basically her 12-12 gateway. Any more that I've missed? There's probably more, and those are just the ones where they're being sued. There's obviously tons of controversy as well. Obviously just so much to discuss with them, but I'm gonna take you back to now their recent scam, no, their recent venture to make money, because apparently the house they've moved into, they're literally paying like $50,000 a month to live there.
$50,000 a month? Who pays that in rent? That's nuts.
That is insane.
That's $600,000 a year.
Well, I mean, at this point, you have to imagine they don't have credit. Like, they can't get a new house or anything.
They need their house to look insane. Otherwise, like, if they're just living in like a little condo, everyone's gonna be like,
right,
what?
And I'm just like, who has that kind of money? Anyway, so their recent venture is what I'm going to be talking about. Ace Fest. I believe they tried to do one of these before. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they already did one of these before. They're basically wanting to like combine it with their wedding. Are they actually married? I thought they were married. I'm going to do a bit of detective digging after I get off of this, and the fact, are they actually married? Because I always thought that they were. Whatever, they want to renew their vows. It's a very typical thing to do. But the stuff that's coming out, so basically the other people are covering this right now, but I just had to give my 2 cents because I'm just so confused as to why their fans are still, how do they still have fans at this point? They must just be extremely young, or they're literally like 7 or 8-year-olds, allegedly, or they have no common sense and they literally can't see what's happening. To go into Ace Fest, and also it's a part of their wedding, and supposedly they were supposed to have 5,000 tickets up for sale.
Super exciting that it's back open. Oh no, it's sold out again?
Oh, it's still sold out?
Oh no! It's sold out again? Shit!
This amazing channel called the Mad Catster, who I've actually been following pretty much this whole time. I started following him, and I urge you guys to go follow him if you're into like the Ace family. I've been following him since the house foreclosure. I've literally been following him since then, so I find it so interesting. A recent development where he was running a little test, and turns out that actually they basically said that all tickets are sold out, and then turns out they've only sold like 600 tickets.
Into the basket. Now what happens with the shopping cart is if there isn't the number of items that you're trying to buy, it will automatically reduce your cart number down to what is actually available. Put in 1 million tickets, and what it showed her was for the $4.99 pass, the family VIP pass, there were only 7,904 tickets available. And she again put in 1 million tickets. And look at, this is what it showed. So it reduced the number down to 3,977. Total of 12,000 passes in total, even though you'll see here, I'm going to put this up, where they say there's only 5,000 tickets available.
It wasn't a lot.
It's like a roughly 500, right? 500 to 600 tickets?
600.
Yeah, somewhere
They
in that
sold
range.
600 tickets.
Which is just insane. One ticket is actually per, like, it's actually for 3 or 5 people. You can't just buy like a singular person ticket, which just completely blows my mind. Their fans, right? Their fans don't actually really want the wedding to happen. They're just like, why don't you just live stream it? And Catherine and Austin did a video recently where they were so excited about this. I can't wait to take you along with me. They're excited to take your money and run. Like, I will be so surprised if they even turn up at that festival. I mean, allegedly. Come on, their track record is so unbelievably bad. They owe so much money, they are in so much debt, and they come online and act as if they're not. The mind just absolutely boggles. Are they even married? I assumed they already were. So bizarre. So anyway, so now they're wanting to do that. And the actual place where they are, so basically they actually took everyone's money before even telling anyone where the venue was. I don't think they even had a venue in mind. I think they literally just went to sleep one night and they just woke up and they were like, oh, okay, we're just gonna wake up and we're gonna run a festival and also do a wedding to try and like hype up people. They're basically sharing the grounds with this like carnival type of company, which they didn't even say. They never ever said this, but it transpires because people have been doing their digging that the place where they're actually getting married and things is actually going to be on the same site as this carnival place,
using the same event space as another event, which doesn't really add up.
which is doing the exact same things bar the roller coasters and stuff that Catherine and Austin have said is going to happen. They're only charging £15 entry.
$15 in advance, $20 at the door for adults, or $10 in advance or $15 at the door for children. So you can either spend $100 per person to go to the Ace Fest, which is combined apparently with this Summer of Soul festival, or you can spend $15 and go. And who gives a crap if you don't get to shake Catherine's hand or get to have her read your aura or whatever it is she's gonna do.
So I'm just thinking, if this thing is already running, they're already going to have people from over there. People aren't even going to know what or who the Ace family even are. The whole thing is so confusing. I think Austin has just paid money to use the other side of this field or whatever the hell they're using. Probably, I think it's meant to be quite barren over there because it's like extremely hot. I'm not very clued up on, it's in LA, but it's like across the more barren sections of what I believe is, apparently it's extremely hot is what I'm trying to say. People are just going to be turning up to this like carnival and then just strolling on over to the Ace Fest. They say Austin and Catherine are like, we're going to be there all day, and I'm just like, I really question just what is even happening. I really question. The funny thing is that H3H3 of Ethan Klein, he basically has said that he bought tickets to go to this event, so at least we're gonna be able to like see some footage that isn't shot by the Ace family. If we have anything to go by, TanaCon Festival was awfully organised. I will draw attention to Astroworld, which was a tragedy which left, I think it was 12 people dead, which when I heard about that and I was looking into it, that severely shook me up. I don't even like talking about it because it so horrible. It was ever put on by just the person or whatever. Like, we don't have the greatest track record. I know Travis Scott is obviously a rapper or whatever, but that's an example of a very poorly organized festival thing. So it'll be really good to see people's actual footage from this event, because I am just not convinced. I am not convinced. Promotional video which they used at the end of their announcement for their wedding wasn't even their own footage. It was actually from this page, this like cinematographer couple.
We definitely are looking to pursue legal action since it was used commercially. So maybe they can go and copyright the video.
Who'd already shot these shots, not even vaguely, like not even in relation to the Ace family, who just went online and were sent pictures, sent screenshots of their work, which they get charged to do, just being used for free on Catherine and Austin's YouTube channel. So scammy, and I just can't believe that people still watch them. I don't watch them, I watch the Mad Catster, I watch a lot of him purely because shout out to him, I absolutely find this stuff so interesting, so bizarre. Where are the parents of these kids? Are they going to be going? Like, I hope that the kids, as soon as they ask their parents, oh, I really want to go to Ace Fest, they were like, they shut that down so quick. Like, absolutely not. You are not going to Ace Fest. It's absolutely mind-boggling. So not only are, you know, have they even said that they're actually doing like a joint thing with this other company? Have they even said that? Because that's now been found out. Why are they charging so much money when this other place is only charging $15? Why are they using other people's cinematography shots without permission that isn't even of the Ace Fest? The mind boggles. And they're still banging on about the fact they can't wait to have this wedding. They can't wait to have this wedding. It's just like, why can't you just do what Hannah and Jake Paul did and just Instagram live it? Like, why do you have to have this wedding with like 5,000 people? Like, how bizarre. And they're acting like proper excited about this, and it's just like, I guarantee this is not their very first wedding, and I can also sort of guarantee that this is about money. I mean, allegedly, let's not get ourselves in trouble, but allegedly this is about money. Just one of their many scams, and it is just so interesting, and it's why I wanted to talk about it, in case you guys didn't know what the Ace family are now up to, because this kind of stuff has sort of slipped underneath the radar a little bit, because everyone now just thinks of them as like scammy people. Coming out with a new scam, and I cannot wait until, I think it's is it the 9th of June? I think it's sometime in June this is happening. So just the developments is just so interesting. But if you want like actual like up-to-date developments of everything, please go follow the Mad Catster, because honestly he's like he has like a load of cats that he like cares for and things, and he donates the money. It's like, it's just so cute. He's got loads of cats. You know how much I love my cats. My cat is, well, you just saw him, but he was there a minute ago. But anyway, just aside from the fact that they are a family channel and they have like exploited their kids for monetary gain basically since they were born, aside from that, they also are like very questionable people in terms of just like taking people's money. Are you excited to find out where this is going? Because I have just literally, the mind is blown. But if you're paying $50,000 in rent every single month, that is such a large amount of money. You've got to be making up that money somewhere. That's like an extortionate amount of money. And the thing is that they could have done really well at one point. Like Catherine had her like multi-million-dollar 1212 gateway business that wasn't actually hers to start off with. She was just the face of the brand. She was the influencer of the brand, although she called it her brand. She then like locked everyone out of it. She could have done really well with that. Austin, what was he doing that he could have done well if he'd actually like organized a boxing event and did it properly and paid people and whatever, but they didn't get enough people. You can probably hear my kids now, so I need to go and find them. But, and you see what I mean? It's just like, they could have just done so well instead of like sinking to this sort of like I just feel like this is like the last stop, like in terms of where they can actually go with their YouTube channel. But they've got loads of supporters still, and it just boggles my mind. Although I do think they have actually lost quite a few subscribers, but they still get like 1 million views like per video. But how much of that is actually their fans watching versus people like me who are just suspicious? Although I actually don't watch any of their like regular videos, I never have done. I just watch commentary. But do you see what I mean? Like, how much of that is actually like a loyal fan? They say that, oh, we've got 5,000 tickets, but then they didn't actually sell that many. And then they then came back on and they were like, fine guys, we'll release more tickets. It's like, you didn't even sell out of the ones that you had. It's all just like hyping up. And I think they can't understand that actually people can like see straight through it now. This is like the 5th millionth scam that they've been a part of. So people can sort of like already tell this is a little bit of a scam before it started. But who knows? It might not be. This might actually be the most glorious days of their lives. Who knows? Who knows? Who am I to judge? So thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day wherever you are in this world. Take care of each other, take care of yourselves, and I will catch up with you guys in the next video.